I think Steps is a really important, plays a really important and valuable role in our community. And I always say there isn't really a night goes by without at least one young person says to a member of staff, can I talk to you privately about something?
Steps is just a youth club that I can really just express myself, just literally exist as a person.
Yeah, there's actually been a youth centre here on Chickle Road since 1964. So we are now in our 61st year as a youth club here.
Well, I've always been an aspiring musician, and ever since I was a teenager, the youth service effectively saved my life, really. So I've always wanted to give back to it. So being a youth worker that specialised in music was definitely like the way forward that I wanted to go with it, and it was always a career path that I wanted to follow. For a lot of young people, I think that being given an instrument or the opportunity to learn an instrument can sort of build a purpose for a lot of people, you know. A lot of young people particularly struggling to find the drive and motivation to sort of even just get out of bed, let alone tackle anything else in their lives. So just giving them something to work towards, I think, is something really special about music. We always like to teach the young people sort of informally, sort of give that informal educational approach, but ultimately we want a lot of the learning that's done through youth projects to be youth-led. So we sort of dive into the interests of young people within the area. We like to know what they feel about it and what they're missing from their local music scene or from their musical aspirations, and what we can do to actually solidify more of that. So a lot of the young people that started in this youth music project were particularly reserved in certain ways. I think their emotional illiteracy and also their ability to socialise with people, the way they've come out of their shells a lot more, not just with the way they interact with each other and the youth workers, but also now meeting new people. I think it's been really good for just their social growth in general. I did my dissertation when I did my HND on the effects of mental health from listening and playing music within our community, and the results were quite astoundingly positive for what music does for people. I think that genuinely music overall is just this universal language that can be used across the world, that is, can build on any relationship that they build with any other people that they meet in the future.
Yeah, so I joined Steps 2 years ago through friends. Like, they were like, oh my God, you should come along. So I came along, and as I kept coming, I made new friends and stuff and met people with similar interests to me.
When I finally was old enough, started coming here, started meeting people, and just started building so much confidence in myself.
With friends at school, they don't always have the same interests as you and stuff, but coming here with the music project as well and finding other people that like music, it's like you get to bond over that sort of thing.
I got involved with the youth music project through Tom, obviously, and the fact that I was already in a band before actually joining the music project. Well, I first wanted to try music because I was in a pretty dark place with 2020, COVID, lockdown, all of that. So I just kind of ended up finding some artists I really, really loved, and then just kind of decided to make my own and make a band, start a band, then just go on from there.
So I was a really big fan of a band called Måneskin, and it's an all male band, but they had a female bassist, and I just thought she was really cool, and I looked up to her, and then I was like, wait, why don't I try it out? I wanted a hobby, So I was like, I want to be like her. So then I started practicing by myself and then got like private tuition with the music project as well, which was really good.
Because when I first got my guitar, I had no idea how to play it, and when I was trying to learn it, I just felt so embarrassed because I was like, oh, you're so much better than me, like you must think I'm like a burden, but obviously they don't, they never do.
I felt that pressure and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I felt so embarrassed at first, but the teacher was really nice, so it made it easier. Yeah. I performed at the first open mic night. It was really scary, but honestly, it's so much fun. Once I get into it, I love it, and especially like being sat next to the drummer as well. You feel it go through you, and it's just so fun. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I used to like performing when I was younger, and then I just got a bit of like stage fright after a while. So it's really nice to be doing it again. So it's given me a lot of confidence to try out things that might be a bit scary. Yeah, and it's so nice as well doing it with like your friends. We're all scared, but doing it together makes it a lot easier.
I got heavily depressed in lockdown, like to the point I started becoming like agoraphobic to some extent. And music, because the thing with music, you can listen to it anywhere because headphones now exist and like all of this. So I use it as a comfort thing when I'm going outside. Kind of just that background noise you can have if you're feeling anxious or like trying to mentally prepare yourself for something.